Pig, don't do this to me. You are a giant cat. Get out of here. It is perfect timing, ladies and gentlemen. That is Pig the Cat. Hi, I am Kamurai, and this is my Minecraft server. Right where we are is the current spawning point on the map. What is happening? Oh, I'm getting my own. Okay, so give me just a moment here to adjust something.
We changed from Domino's Pizza to Domino's.
Okay, yeah, I had it muted and the adverts decided they knew better. Alright, I should probably replace this cobblestone. Alright, I don't know why we were having so much video issue all of a sudden. But this should be exactly where you spawn. This is Bethel Garrison. I was trying to get... Yeah, there we go. So, there you can see it on the map. Tux, you gotta get out of here. The place that we're currently in right now is Bethel. Bethel Garrison, at least. Everything inside the garrison itself is... and I don't know why I'm having problems. I haven't been up here in a minute, so maybe there's something different. Is public. You see like these buildings here. That's an inn, a warehouse, a food or a farming pillar. We really didn't have enough space to do everything that we wanted to do. So instead of trying to use all this up as farmland, we ended up making a building for it because it's really much more efficient when it comes down to it. So that's all the basic plant stuff. There's cocoa beans, sugar cane. Nope, that's one of the rails. What is that? Watermelon, pumpkins are above that. Carrots, potatoes, and wheat's on the bottom. We've got some breeding stuff going on around here, so that's, you can see some of the armored horses. Fernando is my horse. Zanzibar's actually my horse too. Everything else is pretty much a Ming's. He did quite a bit of horse breeding for us. And as you can see, we do have a enclosed glass rail system. I'm actually going to go over to the village. These are all private housings that people have worked on. I'll show these off a little bit. When we first started here, I wanted to start there, but I didn't. We started like really southeast of here, and everybody except for me and the first other person on really spread the hell out. So this is where we ended up starting. And then this is... I still don't know what the fire pit's out here for. Unless it's just an aesthetic thing, and that may very well be it. I don't know why there's a big plot of dirt there as well then. And is the gate missing? Can the zombies rip through gates too? I didn't know. Apparently there's some kind of like little mine there. But this is Kite's house. She should really have signage on it, but it's fairly obvious that it's not yours. So if it's not your house, then really kind of fuck off. Nice little dock. We did originally boat here. Oh, there's a spare boat out here. I wonder why. Oh, because there's a thing here. What's this? Oh, I guess we can find out. Oh, that's water. This is really irritating. It looks like a mine. I'm in administrator mode, so yeah, apparently this is where he was making obsidian and stuff. Alright, we'll just get out of here. A mine's not anything too impressive, but obviously it wasn't lit up all the way, because, yeah. Mr. Skeleton there. Come on, fly. Oh, jeez. Come on. I'm not sure what the deal is. Wasn't this bad when I was testing it out before. Alright. If I just climbed the ladder, maybe it wouldn't have been so bad. I'm like sliding off the ladder. I don't understand. Alright, this is not fun anymore. Admin has its privileges. Alright. I don't remember what this is out here, but oh, apparently he built a little beach hut. Like, my instinct is to reduce my chunks, not increase them. But there are things I can do. So give me a second. All that. Leave that. Get chat open. There we go. That's working. We don't need that displayed, so we'll just do this. Alright. So hopefully that'll be a little cleaner. And see a little bit of performance. The lighthouse was working. Yeah, there it goes. It is really irritating that this is not loading correctly. It's really high for what I'm used to. It's possible it's the server as well, so tell you what, I can actually, in fairness, I should have done this before. Let me do this and this should help us out. Some days it's not in your favor. Oh no. Say it ain't so. There's nightmares down there. Interesting. Or bat horses, whatever. What are my chunks at? Jesus. Oh, well that's going to be part of the problem then. Let's reduce that to like 9. Let's trying to do too much, and obviously I'm sucking resources from somewhere. The build I've got is not bad. It's not like a monster, but it really isn't this bad. So I'm gonna have to troubleshoot that later. Well, that's a cute little nether brick thing. Oh yeah, it's the automated chicken farm they've got going on. Yeah, and for whatever reason they built a personal rail to his lighthouse because he could. And yep, it's what's his name? Oh, I can't remember his name now. Inlop, that's right. That's Inlop's place. Silly little garden. They went kind of nuts with the brick, but apparently they can't spawn on slabs. So they went kind of nuts with it. That's a Ming's house, I think. Now, I say that's a Ming's house. That's a Ming's house. He built this very complex looking free fort of sorts. I don't know what he's doing with it. I think he just wanted a tall place. But I mean, and Ming flew all the way to the west, about 3,000 clicks. We're not going to go there. Kenley has a secret place to the north, apparently. Probably have her screen name there. I think I am going to have a small issue. I don't know why, but my character has issues over this lake for some reason. Of course, I forgot that. Not so much when I'm traveling on the rail for whatever reason. Maybe it's because the environment's moving me instead of me moving through the environment. But I really kind of want to follow the rail. I wouldn't mind using the rail for the tour, but I want to get away from Bethel now. And I'm going to cheat a little bit to do it because I might be stuck. These sorts of issues here are not that common. For whatever reason, something happened around Bethla. I don't know why, but something happened where my character, I think only on this computer too, doesn't like this lake. And then someone else has problems just north. So there's some kind of error happening on the map, and I can't do much about it. Other than remember not to put myself in this situation. So with this dreadful start, if I could just get my waypoints, that would be a lovely option. I can only imagine what the server logs look like. Come on! There we go. I'll just teleport to the next spot. Come on. You'd think I was demanding the world out of this, but I'd like to point out while we're looking at it, the rail is powered. It's about every 36 blocks the rail's lit up again, so it doesn't keep you like super fast, but it keeps you from stopping in the very least. It's lit every 12, and it's completely encased in glass, so that keeps you from flying monsters, spiders, the rest. And there we go. So it's really just that fraggy lake, and oh, now I teleported. Alright, so let me get out of here, and then I can see, we got the time change. I don't understand this. But that was one of our guys that made a little hut, and then he was like, oh, what's going on? And Lot made him a nice little elevator so he can get up on the rail with us. But as you can see from my waypoints, there's like a lot of stuff going on. Really need to change that one. And like I would claim like, oh, rail's plenty fast, but so, and then this was the original tree fort. There's a little diving pool or something there. But I don't know, there's like a little annex thing. So this was really neat to see, and put a little farm down there, and apparently creepers congregate to pray to Scotty. Oh man, it's just a monster ground down there. I don't know what they're doing here. It's lit up, so somebody did something over here on purpose. It may just be the walkway, because to get to geomatics, that's pretty much the way you've got to go. And then he's got some like tunnels and stuff under here, but he's pretty much converted the island. He left a lot of it kind of there, and he carved it away. Like he's got this crazy looking moat. He's got like some farming pens. He doesn't have the yellow sheep. I guess he killed him. Got some farms. We do have the More Foods mod on as well. So he's got like some tomatoes there and carrots, potatoes. I'm assuming this is a well of destruction, and that's the whole point of it. But it does not have safety rails at all, so I'm concerned. But you see, like, he used redstone to make a big, crazy thing. And we've got the water elevators there. So you basically take the elevators up, and there's a room, and then this was his great portal. And you notice he's got another portal on there where he can actually use that to shortcut down. And then him and Ming were having like this pissing contest as you could build a higher thing. But I think this is his enchanting table. She's got pretty well done, but nobody's done it quite right to get the maximum levels out of it. And I just have not had the time or patience. I like how there's snow up there. Patience to actually do it myself. So there's other things I'd much rather do. But this is supposed to be like an Eye of Sauron type thing, so maybe can I turn my waypoints off? That would probably be better overall. This is Ray's minimap for anyone who's curious. Marker options. There we go. If I was smarter, I would have done that first. So you can see kind of what he's doing there. It's cute. Well, now I'm disoriented because I can't always see the rail from here. That's got to be to the north, right? Yep. Oh, we can do this. So if we go farther up, Kate's got a place up there. And occasionally, you'll just see lights in the woods and forest and whatnot. Because people do that. But there's the rail. Now, this is a good point to look at the rail for a minute. Because the rail goes due south. We'll take a quick detour. And we'll follow this. This is what the rail looks like when it's in construction. We typically go through and we lay the groundwork first. We get enough rails to actually use it properly. And we light it up with torches, of course, so that it's safe. But even with it like it is right now, you still get monsters trying to shoot you and whatnot, and flying ghosts and such. And we're very specifically taking this route because I want to see what it looks like when you roll up on the new area. But part of the problem with not starting with a lot of the mods we have is that when you generate the world, or a chunk at least, some of these things are designed to do that. So there's only certain areas where all the more ores and the more foods are. Catch up for a second. And Mo Creatures doesn't really add any buildings, but Mo Creatures was the first mod put on here. So you'll see snakes and things you don't normally see in Minecraft, vanilla at least. And this one over there, I actually was thinking this was a really nice spot. We'll go ahead and do this for a second. To maybe do the underwater city that people were asking for. I've done it before. It's very tedious for very little reward. But if you do it in the right spot, it's definitely been argued over. Like you see all these spots that are showing up. The red ones are hostile mobs. The blue ones are not. This is actually a really good spot because you build the city down in the water there, then you will have lots of visual components to work with. I want this to start loading better. Maybe I do need a new graphics card. It's a sad realization to happen upon. Scorpion, pumpkin patch. We're not gonna walk or fly back here. We're gonna end up teleporting, at least back to the tree fort. So I want. Yes. Okay. So this is where I wanted. I really wanted to roll up on it and have it generate properly. Because on the left there are a bunch of trees that are only more. I really want to see what it looked like when you got here, because I wanted some kind of fanfare when you rolled in, something to make it look special. Apparently I clustered some of those trees too close together, but nice little decorative thing. Hopefully that music is not nearly as loud in my headphones as this. So this is the only place so far that's actually stationed above the rails, like right there where that 4 block is, and then over here you can see I kind of evened it out and I marked it there. So this could turn into a fairly cool looking snow mountain fortress type thing. But if nothing else, I either want the top level or I want it level enough with specific rises. That icy patch is going to be a bitch. Why is this so bright? Oh, because I have a torch there. Yeah, it's not much, but this is where... I hate this overhang, by the way. The monsters chill under there all day. You see all that? See all that craziness? But it's not much. It's just a bed, some chests, and some miney stuff. So this isn't anything exciting yet. It's a place to get stuff, because there's plenty of materials like the new ores and the foods and stuff, and like I kind of picked this side clean, but even right here there's a couple trees there that have fruit in them, You can see they're kind of different colors. Alright, so if we had gone south instead of east, we would have ended up coming down this way. Of course, there's no door. The zombies rip off wooden doors now. So when we started here, we didn't know that, so we only had a wooden door. So there's no door there. We do have an elevator put in, which was not there, but this farm pretty much was here before we relocated to Bethlehem. We actually ended up with the spawn point there. I was a big fan of watermelon and bread, as you can see. Do we even have any potatoes? This is all carrots, right? Yeah, we may have been without potatoes. I mean, there's like some florage going on, but it wasn't anything too complicated. The whole point was to try to make it visible because the spawning point was like right over here somewhere. Yeah. No? Oh, that's a lot of deer. That's probably my fault. I'll be honest, I don't remember where the stupid spawn point was. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so it's literally like across the river and you're there. This is where it was originally. What does the sign say? Oh, okay. Killer tried to leave us a light trail. Watermelon even grew back in here. But yeah, so I mean, we were just trying to secure that, make it a notable spot before we ended up moving it. Because in the jungle is really weird. Like if you look around, there's not a lot going on. We ended up burning down a good bit of the forest over here because, well, partly we were angry at it, and partly I had, as a server admin, created too many critters. It's like slowing down the server. Far worse than you're seeing here. If I wasn't flying around like an idiot, I wouldn't be doing this. Actually, let me try one more thing if it's not already happening. It's not going to make that much difference. I think the biggest thing right now is just Chrome. I kind of want the chat up. I'll come back to that later. That should help a little bit. But we'll fly on south here. It's not too far. But as you can see how close we kind of were to Bethlehem, which was a fun trip. That was. If we follow the rail south, I love this mini map. You know what? I'm gonna shrink this a little further. Down to 5. It'll load faster at least, but alright. Here we go to like the worst spot ever. Like, I died here so many freaking times. We rebuilt this I don't know how many times. Just wooden doors and glass, and like ogres would spawn out here. And if you don't know, ogres will actually like destroy buildings to get to you. But I mean, like a little nice cactus patch, and Brandon or I'll actually put that there. And she had some stuff going on while she was here, but And then for whatever reason, like, okay, that was her first place, and then that, and so she now has like a door above there, but like for whatever reason we put the elevator at her old place, her guest house, if you will. I don't know what we were doing there. Oh, look at all that snow. Maybe that's where the snow fort should be. I want a snow fort. I want it really bad. So like it'd probably be over here. We'd have to flatten out a bunch of that. But it's close enough to the rail that it would work out. But you can see like we actually put the rail through mountains when it happened, and the big tree people are just ents. They're a type of mob. If they catch you tearing down the forest, they'll come at you, or if you attack them. But they're pretty peaceful. Well, this has been a horrible tour thus far with the way everything's loading. But I'll have to sort that out. I should have done a proper restart and made sure certain services were shut at the beginning, and then double check the server too. Aha! Alright. I do want to get view of Vale as it loads though. We'll even go back up to 8. That's probably where it should be. Most of the time you don't need to see more than 8 at a time. This is Vale Garrison. This started out as an actual natural village, but it got decimated so badly by rogue zombies that the only reason the villagers actually survived was because when I did a repop, some of them landed on roofs. So they actually, the village went extinct twice. Why is this elephant stuck in really? Alright, that I'm not going to be doing much favor. I'm trying to save you. There. Who knows what mess this oh, there's a bear in there too? What in the world? Maybe that'll give the bear enough room to get out of there, and then the elephant. Alright. I'm a superhero, whatever. But as you can see, the natural buildings mostly got tore down. The only one that's natural building made by the server is the well, which I actually lowered, so maybe that doesn't count. And this building, which has been modified quite a few times, because that's our public warehouse. For whatever reason, a lot made a private residence here, but I think I'm gonna have to ship his things back to Bethla and tear it down at some point. But we're about to get a lot more space, so I'm not as worried about it. This is all the natural vanilla Minecraft stuff here. This is the more foods. Like this is all rice patty, cabbage, grapes, strawberries, black pepper, Inca berries, strawberries, and corn. Yay! We've got like a large series of mines. As you can see, we cut quite a bit of this mountain away for Vale when we made the garrison, and we installed Section 8 housing so that the villagers had somewhere to live and populate, and we would get some of these iron giants that people wanted to make. And I honestly didn't even take an inventory on these doors. I didn't realize there had been attacks. You see some of these doors have been ripped off. Should probably replace those later. This is just a thing to go down. It's not an important building. If we can put inside another building, I'd love that. This is really just the same thing. You can see it's not on the other side. I am slightly proud of this though. I ended up making a switch door instead of iron because we were having a lot of iron shortages at the time, despite people making full sets of armor. Now we have other minerals for people to hoard over. This is the current City of Vale project. That's got to come down, this sliver here. But I'm trying to clear out the insides right now. So this will have to be replaced, or where the dirt is anyways. You can see like a fair bit of this is dirt. But this will end up being the outer wall here. And then all this has to be cleared out on the inside. And then we kind of want to make sure that there's enough farmland where we need farmland. Hopefully there'll be enough patches over here where we don't have to double up crops like the more foods are right now. You can see there was quite a hill here before. So we're going to have to deal with that, but I'm really looking forward to having such a large place. I like that at 8 chunks I can't see the other side of the city. But to me this is the middle of the map. This is where everything should be happening. Bethel was a nice starting point, but I'm probably going to end up, at least when Vale City gets here, moving the spawn point. And then Bethel can be like a vacation place. Another one of the small proud creations I've got her over here. It is difficult enough to do a train junction station when you're dealing with one rail. Record, that's my guy in his netherrack armor, just in case you're curious. It should be coming up here relatively quickly. Yes, so this may look a little odd at first, especially that it's lopsided, but even with it being made of glass, it's for double rails, it's a switching station. But instead of wasting rails to get them up close, you just fall. So if you're coming south here, you just jump onto that track. And if you're going west, you hit the switch and you head west. There's a stop there, there's a button switch. So you take a moment, move the switch, hit the button. It's become frustrating for stops because it'd be nice if you'd be like, hey, I'm just gonna go here, I'll walk away for a minute. But there's another solution as we created for that. Real quick, I'm gonna follow this up here. We do, on this rail, we have a guard pig. I just want to show him off real quick. a lot of the preliminary scouting of different areas. We found a couple of villages. We only found 3 villages. It was actually quite frustrating. But this is what a natural village looks like. So we essentially took something like this and we made it into Vale Garrison. And at the time, there were an awful lot of villagers here. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the wrong one. Let's see, bears have moved in. So it's like Detroit. I don't know, like there might be a villager left, but they're probably dead. It just seems to be how it goes. Alright, so we're gonna teleport back. We actually don't even have an elevator down to this. We haven't really used this town, unfortunately. Or I guess it doesn't matter. But let's go. We're gonna head back to Promise Station. Do I have a card on me? And just really briefly, I want to ride the rails. You can see we have a gap, but we are damn close to finishing the glass in here, and then we'll need the glass in for the Northmost Post, but I don't have any way of sharing this with you right now. On our map, we've got at least one residence that's out west. Not the Mingdom, but there's a housing out there. We may actually be able to use that as a intermediate outpost to go towards the Southmore lands, where I know there are peach trees and whatnot. I don't even remember the coordinates though, so I just know kind of what direction the chunk's in. So I'm gonna have to take some time and actually go and go looking for that specifically. This is a rather long stretch. I just want to kind of show you kind of what we went through to go find the desert, because of the large biomes that were enabled. I think from Bethla to the desert, it's something like 5,000 blocks. It's pretty crazy. And just seeing here, I think this was actually another spot when we were talking about it, like to actually do the underwater city. And that would give you another stop here on such a long rail. But you can see like why we had such a hard time glassing all this in. I really wanted to wait until we were done, and maybe I should have. But I think the feat itself is impressive enough. Maybe I overestimated my computer's ability. Now, I picked a long stretch of it, but I didn't want to see us roll into somewhere. But we're starting to hit shore again, so that means that we're close. So, okay, we've got full glass in, so it should be relatively soon that we end up hitting the village of farmers. And this was where we had a huge population boom on its own. This is a natural village, as you can see. And you can see on the south there that like someone started building a wall. I don't know why it was built in the shape it was. My cart back. I'm not trying to cheat, I just wanted my cart back. So the way the elevators work is you kind of drop down, and then you can actually go back up just by swimming up through the water. You can actually come down this way, but it's a lot slower. Maybe that's more your pace, but I mean, it's not an ogre wall, but it was definitely the start of something. but I think that we lost the villagers. See, I just don't understand why you come this way. That's alright. Oh yeah, that stairwell needs to come down. We'll leave it for a while. But another natural village is just not terribly useful. It was a good stop. It's not. It was really nice to have. I think when we first ran to get cactus, because we come just a little bit lower here. Let's see. This looks awfully lush. There we go. We have desert. If I remember right, that is a lot of sandstone here. Oh no, that's sand right here. Guess I didn't finish digging it out after all. But as you can see, we started picking it clean. And the whole idea here was like we wanted a floating sandcastle. That did not happen. We had the idea, and then everybody, I don't know what they did, but like they took sand and walled it in. I think they were afraid of the monsters that were hiding underneath it from the sun. That may be the killing floor for spider trap they made. But I mean, it's a cute little thing. They definitely put some work in. There's a lot of glass there that you can't get back. And I made a little patio for melons and stuff, and for whatever reason, that pumpkin does not have a thing. Oh well. That's our arbor with the tree capacitator, or decapitator. It definitely helps. We definitely can get some wood pretty quick. I don't think we've had a lot of spawning. I think most things end up falling down. These were supposed to be feet. I'll let your imagination run away with what they were going to be feet of. So I made a little pyramid. That's what I get for trying to do a cutesy voice. Lava. I don't know why. But apparently we've got like a lot of lava underneath, and then we've got the nether, which is going to be our next stop. So the idea is just it's going to be to like essentially erode this down. And we'll end up picking it clean like we did in the north there, eventually. You see, we've done very little damage, but we've gotten so much out of it. But it just takes people coming down here and digging sand. These are the automated glass factories. Let's see how much is in there. They're so slow, but you don't have to be here. I think. Maybe you're supposed to be there and stand by. I don't know. I'll have to ask one of the guys. Let's go to the nether. Okay, so that noise is a ghast. Alright, so they've set up like a lava collection mine or whatever. So let's go look at that. Unfortunately, like, the nether's so dangerous, especially with gas all about, that they've set, I think, a rather complex bit of tunnels here. If I can just break into the open, I might. Yeah, nice little step there, really. Literally, an ocean of lava. I wonder what happens if we jump in. Maybe we'll hit bottom eventually. That's glowstone. Those are pigmen. They inhabit the nether quite frequently. Let's see if we can find this ghast. Oh, hell rat. Hello. Yeah, I know. So this is the room that we most likely teleported into. I hate ghast. They sound like stupid babies. This is what a ghast is. You'll notice the size. Yeah, you suck. I don't have any waypoints set up here, so I can't just teleport in. What I can do, just in the interest of time, crap. I know I'm close. I'm real close. What did they do? So it's basically Minecraft hell. I walked into the portal. I didn't mean to. Pearl Garrison. I named that for one of our players that was his old handle. I don't want to go in. Oh, you're killing me. You know what? Screw it. I don't care. I will not waste someone. Okay, this isn't funny. I've got to destroy all those now. This is our roller coaster ride. And I just feel bad. Just trying to clean up my mess. I put some fun twists and turns and stuff in it. The fun fact about the Nether is that it's 1/8 the size of reality. So, so that was Vale. So we actually have traveled halfway across the map that we've explored together thus far. So it should only be another moment before. I don't know how we're catching up to these. Okay, managed to destroy all the road carts. I thought it was a really cute thing. They did like a diorama. I keep breaking things. Alright, so preserve my cart. Alright, so here's the thing. Like, we went up that ladder, that should take us to Bethla. Oh, this is Bethla. So that one actually takes you to outside Bethla for some reason. Which is really odd. And we know Geomatics is north and east of here. So Geo Tower. trying to see where Kite broke his stuff. This is like an insane amount of stone brick. So this is the small one at the bottom. I think he ended up covering up the other one. She must have broke through this at some point, because if that's where his is, then hers has got to be that way somewhere. So this is how they get to the not the overworld, but the world at all. Stone, to my recollection, doesn't form naturally here. Maybe I'm wrong. That's a lot of it. Nope, fly. Cobble definitely does not. Oh my gosh! Okay. So that may or may not be interesting. As you can see, that did take us out right outside Bethla for no real apparent reason as far as I can see. But thank you for taking this ill-fated tour with me. I will have to look into my technical issues and see if I can improve upon them in future. But I'm tired now. It's like 9. Man. I think it's time for some elementary and sleep. Oh, I didn't even notice the chat. Dober Bull, I would apologize, but no, I really don't care. I didn't look over here quite often, so I don't know why I didn't see his stupid chat. But Dober Bull's an idiot. It's just a Minecraft tour. It wasn't like me playing. That's why it says server tour. Idiot. But until next time, I am Kamurai, and you'll see me later. Bye.